Bigfoot, undisputedly the world's most entertaining cryptid. Join the Reverend Jeff Kelly and your old pal Wes as they discuss the best and worst the media has to offer. Movies, books, TV shows, commercials, all on Bigfoot Entertainment Weekly.
I'm going to go to New England Bigfoot Society that we saw in Sasquatch. Holy crap, people. Assault of the Sasquatch coming up live right here on Bigfoot Entertainment Weekly. And I am your host, the Reverend Jeff Kelly. Sitting right over there is that motherfucker, your old pal Wes. What up, dude?
Hello, motherfuckers.
That's right. Look at that. You know, I forgot to put the live link out again. You know, we got to stop cutting these shows starting quite so early. So let me go ahead and jam that sucker out there real quick. You can go to youtube.com/SLounge Podcast and always catch our live broadcasts when we get them started. However, you can also go to facebook.com/groups/SLounge and you will find where the post is there for the live link tonight. Enjoy it, everybody, because this is going to be a fun one. Hey, dude, Assault of the Sasquatch. Is that really what we're doing tonight?
Sassy Assault, yes, sir.
The Sasquatch Assault. All right, well, first up, we're going to talk about our Bigfoot movies that are up and coming, ones that are released, and what we're going to be doing about it, and we're going to have a feature on another one. Anyhow, Valley of the Sasquatch, they're coming to New York in 1 week as part of the Buffalo Dreams Fantastic Film Festival. The show starts at 3:30 p.m. on Monday, November 9th at the Eastern Hills Cinema. So if you're anywhere close to that, go out and join the fellas and check out Valley of the Sasquatch. Our good friend Doug Hudson had all the FX wrapped up in this one from Clone FX. That's KLNOFX.com, KLONEFX.com. God, we got to get you a better URL than that. Anyhow, John Portanova says, come check it out at the Aztec Blood Unearth the Curse Festival schedule. All right, so the other one we were talking about is the Bigfoot Hunters. Holy crap, dude. It's sort of like Ghostbusters, but Bigfoot, yeah, they're going to be in Tucson, Arizona. Bigfoot sighted at the Tucson Comic-Con, November 7th at 11:30 a.m. You can get your tickets at TucsonComic-Con.com. I haven't seen this one yet. Matter of fact, I haven't seen the Sasquatch yet. I got to get a hold of these guys. Matt Hossman promised me he'd send me a DVD copy, but I don't have a DVD player. I don't know what to do with those round disc things anymore. Do you, Wes?
Frisbees.
Yeah, coasters.
I saw a documentary once where they used them to try and get Bigfoot to come and like see him and go, wow, discs.
Right. And the last show we're talking about tonight is Bigfoot 2017. Bigfoot the movie. That's right. Summerfield Productions is out there. Matt Summerfield, good friend, becoming a good friend of the podcast, has released a Kickstarter campaign, and I gotta tell you, this is something very, very cool, unlike any Bigfoot stuff we have seen before. Right now, we're looking to back this thing as quickly as they can get it done. They're looking for $200,000. That's right. They're not looking for $1 million as Todd friggin' Standing was trying to kick it out there. Yeah, that's right. We're going to get $1 million for Todd Standing. No. He's looking for $200,000 to make this movie. That gets everybody costumed up and in production and done. Nobody gets paid. This is just getting the movie in the can. You got $1, be $1. You got $10, be $10. But you can be part of all of the updates as this movie gets filmed along the way. And as you go up in price, of course, the rewards get better and better. But what's really cool about this, it's not one movie, but it's also a set of 16. Huh? Yeah, they're actually looking to make 16 movies over the next 2 decades. 16 movies in the next 20 years. Yeah, I'm kind of on board with that. Bigfoot 2, The Awakening, Yeti, Legends Part 1. That's what they're looking to make in just the next 4 to 5 years. I mean, dude, that's going to be cool. That's what I like about this is there's a path that it's going on. It's not just, here, let's introduce a bunch of stupid characters off, kill them off in the woods, and it's over. You know, you see what I mean, Wes?
Yeah. I'm down. I think I want to email them and tell them I'll donate some money if they put on the credits like just Wes Losner is one rad dude.
That's right. Well, I think there's a producer up the list here. It's like $150 package or higher. I can't remember which one it is, but there is a producer level. You can actually get that done. But if you come down here and actually look at the concept art of Biggie, their Biggie, it's actually pretty slick. I don't know about the oversized canines. That this is all just concept art, of course. But wait a second, Warrior Bigfoot. Now, that's a little bit of a twist. Biggie's we're no longer Bigfoot hunters. Now we might be the hunted. Is that the way that's going to work out? Well, let's check out a little piece of the trailer. I got permission from Mr. Summerfield himself this evening to use this piece, so I'm not worried about getting sued. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. You people better ask for permission before you just start jumping to conclusions. But this is kind of what got me hooked right here.
That I know. Tell me what you saw. All the pictures that you see of them. All the stories that you hear. It ain't right. That's not how he is. He's smarter. It's Bigfoot.
A storm is coming. Our world is changing. It is now only a matter of time.
That's right, bitches. Get out! I don't know about you, but it kind of gives me chills, man, to think that not only is Bigfoot smart, he can understand language, he can talk to you, and he doesn't want you here. No, not woo. We're not talking about mind speak here. We're talking about a different take on the Bigfoot legend altogether. I'm kind of down with it. What do you think, Wes?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have my certain. I don't know.
I think if it's filmed right, I think if it's produced well, and it looks like it's going to be, I think it's going to be a fun adventure over the next couple of decades to see all these movies get made. So check it out at Kickstarter.com. You can check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/Bigfoot2017. All right, we're going to be talking about Assault of the Sasquatch. Did you see a Sasquatch? We saw a Sasquatch. We saw the Sasquatch for sure. We got Sasquatch on tape. Holy fucking Christ. Tell me about it, Wes. Oh, God.
Yeah, we'll get
Sasquatch. This was your pick this week, so I'm not taking the blame for it.
Oh, no. We needed to talk about this. We needed to. You don't understand. It's like if we skip over certain movies just because we have to fucking do them, just like we did. Geez. We did the Beaver Squatch, and now we're doing partially. I don't know, like this Squatch, has a necklace of bones and.
Yeah, he was a handsome feller. He really was. He a troglodyte?
Not very tall. Tall.
No, he definitely wasn't 9 feet tall. That's definitely for sure.
He was about 5'7".
Yeah, he was. As a chick, this. Oh my God, we're gonna talk about this friggin' chick. If I hear that name one more friggin' time in the next 24 hours, I'm probably going to puke. And what name am I talking about, Wes?
I have no idea. I don't know
Jessica.
None of their names.
Oh my God, Jessica. You left your phone, Jessica. Oh my God, call your dad, Jessica. Jessica. Every fucking scene in this movie, somebody says the fucking name Jessica. I swear to God, if it was one more fucking time, my ears were going to fucking pop.
See, I noticed some dumb shit, but yeah, I didn't pay attention to any of their names. It's more fun for me to just call them dude and dick.
Dude and douche and dick lick and
So, anyways, this movie starts out like, okay, if you catch it like me and the Rev did, we got a shitty YouTube version and watched it. So, the first, like, maybe 30 seconds of the credits we miss out on. So, we just open up to some greasy poachers, like, just
One-eyed Larry.
yeah, and like like they're obviously up to something, and then they end up. One of the guys ends up finding out that there's a fucking Sasquatch right there. Holy shit! And then that fucking Squatch ends up fucking him up, and they end up darting the Squatch and shit like that. So they knock him out for a little bit. Then the one-eyed dickhead fucking guy, he gets on the phone and he calls some dude on an airplane. You don't ever see the guy at first, like, so you're just seeing a hand grab a phone and shit, like fucking Inspector Gadget in the claw and shit.
Oh wait, that's copyrighted too.
Yeah. So they end up putting the Squatch in a truck, and like the dude, like, just like, because the Squatch starts waking up and shit, so the dude just locks his guys in the truck with the Squatch, and you just hear him just fucking them all up, just blood. Suddenly the fucking truck became transparent because you could see blood splatter in a flash of light or some shit. So it was really interesting how they kept him in such a thin truck, but we move on. Yeah, so the cops they're not cops, they're what, game wardens or some bullshit?
Yeah, they're fish and wildlife something or others.
Yeah, something. So they show up and arrest the guy, not knowing that there's a
What are
fucking
you
Squatch.
doing out here? Where'd you get that bear claw from, old timer? Well, he just dropped dead of my handsome smile.
Yeah, it was an ugly dude.
Dude, One-Eyed Larry or whatever the hell his name was, that guy was a pimp.
He was a tough son of a bitch, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, dude, he was shooting from the hip with the trank gun. Ah, night, you hairy bastard. And then he makes a phone call to Mr. Shadow. What the hell was the Shadow, dude?
So this is where we get into these dorky ass fucking two dudes, and they are like hitting on a hooker, and then a fucking cop is chasing a guy and like pushes the dudes, and fucking, so they run through and everything, and then like they go down the alley and shit. That's your first introduction to these two geeky ass fools. And
you can't afford me, honey.
Yeah, you get to the cops. It just cuts to a scene. This is what I like to. I don't like to call this movie a movie. See, I did it again because it's so cut apart when you watch it. If you really pay attention, the story is so broken and fucking apart. It's really just scenes put together to make a Sasquatch movie.
Right. It's like they didn't have a whole script. They just had a whole bunch of scenes written out. So they filmed it all and figured they'd put it all together at the end and make some kind of a movie.
Yeah.
You can see,
I think it might have been an alien movie at first, and then they were like, well, fuck it. We could put a bunch of hair on Ralph, and we could call it a Sasquatch movie, put a string of some chicken bones and make them look tough.
Billy, go out and get some KFC.
Yeah.
For lunch. We need to dress Ralph up like a Sam Squatch.
Yeah, basically, right? Like, so you go to this random fucking scene of the cop's daughter and her little boyfriend and shit.
Jessica, when am I gonna meet your daddy, Jessica? I'm gonna need I need a little bit of I don't care, bitch. I don't care about you or your daddy. I learned so much about Jessica. I'm gonna be able to tell you a whole bunch about Jessica. Now, Jessica, she ain't got no mama. See, Jessica's mama got murdered, and now Jessica just lives with her daddy for the last 10 years. She's lived with her daddy without her mama because her mama got murdered 10 years ago. All right, so we'll continue on. More to learn about Jessica later on and why.
Yeah. All right. So then it cuts to a scene right after all that shit of this like goofy cop like checking out this like slutty lady bending over and shit, and she tells him, take a picture that'll last longer. And this motherfucker pulls his fucking camera out and starts aiming and taking
I
a picture.
pointed that out to my old lady, and she was sitting here watching it with me when she was reading a book. And I'm like, hey, watch this scene real quick because I knew it was coming up. She's like, oh my God, I would have kicked him right in the testicles. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, so like it cuts to a different area in the station and shit, and they're booking the poacher, and it's like that long scene and everything, and then right like in that scene, the Squatch wakes up and fucking busts out of the fucking truck and shit.
And now he's loose in suburban America. What the F, dude? He just like asses out of the police station friggin' lockup. Over the fence, and he's out in the neighborhood and
just running around the alley looking at shit. Fucking,
he's smart. He thinks. We learn a lot about One-Eyed Jack in prison too. This ain't his first trip.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He's yeah. But so like after like they show the Squatch running around, it cuts to a scene of the daughters, like that daughter. What Jessica?
Oh yeah.
See, I don't even. You said her name so many times, and I still didn't even fucking remember.
Trust me, they said it so many damn times. I'm just Jessica. Jessica comes to the police station to meet and pick up her daddy.
Yeah.
And while she's there, she runs in to the criminal that killed her mama 10 years ago. Yeah. And they let him out of jail. He did almost 8 years for murdering Jessica's mama. Like I said, I learned a lot about Jessica. So now we find out that not only is Jessica no mama living with her daddy for 10 years, now this bum that's locked up in the jail for, what the hell did he get caught for? I don't even freaking remember. It was something stupid.
He was driving on some kind of thing because he had some kind of, but he was probably lying to the guy. Who knows? I don't know. I remember him saying to the one-eye guy that he was driving on something silly, and the guy laughed at him.
I've had harder pisses than you in the rain, boy.
Yeah. Well, and then there's this random fucking scene where it's like 3 hipsters at a pizza place, and drunk dude just grabs the pizza box and runs out, and you just hear, "Those were all my favorite toppings." And then you just see this guy sit down right, like he walks out the doorway like 3 steps, all right? There's people all over this pizza place. No one sees this incident go down. Dude just fucking opens the pizza box and goes, all right, and then just passes the fuck out in the pizza. And then Sasquatch comes and fucking grabs his head, smacks him around a little bit. No one in the pizza place noticing what just happened 3 feet away from their front door of a basically all glass building. You can see the guys in the background. No one notices this shit going on. Cool.
Poor Pete. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah. So then there's this really awkward scene with the cop and the cop's daughter. The cop wastes the fucking money. Don't even need him in the fucking movie. It was like, wow, and we'll get to that later. Like, seriously, what the fuck were you thinking with this guy? Like, the fucking retard sheriff that fucking did impersonations would have done a better job in this movie.
You know, I'm Mickey Spillane, and she once wrote a trigger. That guy.
Yeah. So then, fucking a Squatch, he gets up on. Suddenly, the Squatch is a bulky, short 5'7", but is limber like.
Oh yeah,
Spider-Man.
Boy. He's definitely a parkour freaking champion.
Yeah, he can get up on the second level of a house and peek in and start perving
he's a
out
perv,
on this little broad. But did you hear the song that was playing?
I did not notice.
It was okay, because I know you heard Jessica. This song literally is a beat, and it just says "Pussy be poppin', pussy be poppin', pussy be poppin', pussy be poppin', pussy be poppin'."
I did notice that all of the music
and this
was royalty free.
Yeah, wow. All right, so
The
then
whistling Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird at the beginning of this movie just like creeped me the fuck out from the very start, dude. But pussy be pop, pussy.
oh wow, it was just crazy. All right, so as this Squatch is watching this little girl fucking get into the shower and everything, the two geeks from earlier that's fucking got pushed over, they are flipping the fuck out. There's this big dude in fucking, he's just, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
What do they call it? There's 4 stages of fat. There's big, big, fluffy, damn, and goddamn. Well, he was getting close between damn and goddamn. So
He was an interesting fella, and he had like a weird long He-Man
No neck.
bowl. Like,
oh yeah, if you put
kinda
hair on
haircut,
him, he would have made a good Bigfoot.
yeah, it was weird. It probably was the
And
Bigfoot.
he was a ginger.
Yeah, he was a weird bro, dude. He was a weird guy. All right, so then fucking the geeks are like talking about something, and then fucking look back up, and the Squatch is gone. Right, so then fucking you find out the Squatch is now in the fucking room of where this chick is.
Yeah,
And
clear inside. Yeah, he's perving way in
sniffing,
deep.
sniffing her drawers and
I
fucking
just-
smelling her bra,
I-
and then fucking. Then he's getting close and he's looking at her in the shower and everything, and then this little fucking chihuahua comes up, and this is one of the greatest scenes because I hate little dogs. And fucking, so spoiler alert, fucking this little fucking chihuahua comes up and starts barking at the little motherfucker. Little motherfucker. He's a little motherfucker. Yeah. So this dog starts barking, and then fucking the chick goes, "Oh my god, what are you barking at?" You know. So she kind of peeks out. And then fucking the Squatch is holding the dog, like looking at it in the face, like I'm gonna fucking kill you, you know. And then fucking, so then the chick just goes back to showering, and then fucking the dog, like there's a scene where it's getting ready to bark again, and Squatch just stomps the motherfucker, just flattens it.
Yep, I'm rooting for the Bigfoot. I'm starting to root for the Bigfoot. I really am.
And then so there's this scene where the chick comes out and sees a flat dog, and fucking it's just hilarious. I love it. I'm sorry. I hate little fucking chihuahuas. Everybody that knows me knows it. I'm not ashamed. But anyways, so the geek video, they cut to the fucking geeks again, and they're fucking going off, and he's fucking going to everybody, and he's getting in their fucking face, and he's like, "Have you seen the Sasquatch? There's a Sasquatch, and we saw Sasquatch. Oh my god!" And he's just flipping the fuck out.
Oh my god, boys. We are officially dealing with a fucking Sam Scram.
Yeah, so then I just think it was funny because of the way the fucking annoying guy kept saying fucking, he's yelling at his friend, Murph!
Murph!
Yeah.
You know, they kept saying a certain Bigfoot society. The New England Bigfoot Society can't deny me entry now. It's like, how do you not get let into a Bigfoot club, dude? We take anybody. Look at our numbers. Okay,
Yeah.
look at the members in our groups. I mean, yeah, dude. Wow.
Yeah, everybody except when Megatron was on his watch, they didn't let anyone named freaking Margie in. That was for damn sure.
Margie War, Margie.
Yeah, that's what made Megatron retire. But anyways, yeah, fucking. So the dude's wife was like, like they have this whole flashback scene where you see that she was killed, and the cop kills the fucking dude's brother that's like gonna fucking he's booked next to the fucking one-eyed guy and shit, and then fucking they cut to another scene of them fucking geek dudes just going into people's faces.
Have you seen a Bigfoot? Have you seen a
Yeah,
Bigfoot?
oh my God.
Did we imagine seeing a Bigfoot? I don't know. Did you see a Bigfoot? I saw a Bigfoot. Didn't we get Bigfoot on video?
Yeah. So then both of the dickheads in jail, the cops holding jail or whatever, are having a conversation, argue a bit and shit, and then fucking the cop's daughter comes into the jail thing and fucking starts fucking, telling the dude shit, you ruined my life, all that kinds of shit,
That's where we learned that he killed her mother.
Yeah. And then fucking once she fucking storms out of the room, that fucking goofy cop that fucking took the picture of that chick's ass comes in and it's like slams him around and was like, "Don't you tell, ever touch her or whatever." And this dude stabs him in the neck with scissors or some shit.
Whatever he got, yeah, and killed him right on the spot. Took his keys.
Yeah, so you just see the fucking dude fucking just like gets keys, gets out, grabs a gun, basically flips off the fucking one-eyed guy and shit. And
I'm gonna
fucking
check out
leaves.
your truck, old man. I've got unfinished business, and leaves the old bastard in the fucking jail cell.
Yeah, and then so they have to fucking, like chill out from you just seeing this dude get stabbed in the throat. So here's the fucking, have you seen the Sasquatch? Fucking guys just attacking everyone in the streets that they could fucking find. Those guys
Those
cracked me
guys
the
were
fuck
the
up,
comic
man.
relief of the movie. They were not funny. They were annoying, and they really do. Yeah.
I want to find out who those guys are and pay them a large sum of money to go to Willow Creek and bug the fuck out of everybody out there.
Go into all the stores, all the bookstores, go into all the museums.
I just think it would be funny. Anyway, so the cops go check the container because all these suspicions have happened because of the fucking poacher. And they end up seeing that the fucking bodies all over and dead, and they're like, "What could have done this?" And all kind of, that whole conversation goes on, and then they see the motherfucking Squatch just standing there because, like, seriously, this movie takes place within 30 feet of the cop station
Right,
and never
of the police
leaves.
station.
Like where they caught the Sasquatch was literally right across the street.
Right.
So like. They really just filmed it, like, I think, in a warehouse area and used the front of the warehouse with the one door as the cop station. And
Right.
they had a small field of trees in front of them.
And there's always a few houses in that shitty part of the town, so
Yeah.
they were probably able to, like, hey, can we, like, beg you for like $100 to let us film this Sasquatch scene?
Yeah.
He's just gonna come in the door and try and sniff her panties and kill the dog.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah,
It's just Larry. Look, it's Larry.
Yeah, he's got lunch on around his neck as a necklace now. We had KFC for lunch, so we made him a chicken bone
Which
necklace.
we love the decorations on the outside of your town. It's awesome.
Yeah. Can we just borrow this real quick? Almost rented one of those houses next to the recycle center. It was cheap. Anyhow.
Yeah, so the power goes out, because the Squatch fucks with the power. Then the generator goes out, and then the fucking dude that escaped shoots the generator, so all the power is out. And then, yeah, so then they find the dead cop. I don't remember where the cop got. Oh, yeah, the dude with the fucking scissors in the neck. And then fucking, so the boyfriend, it cuts to that scene, and he's just chilling there, walking alone on those, in front of those two houses.
Hi,
that they paid
Jessica, you
$100.
forgot your wallet at my house, so I'm going to deliver it to you. Call me back when you get this message.
Yeah, and the Squatch basically comes out, and he fucking maces it, and then fucking he runs away, and then he's like sitting there like, which you never do. Anyone that does this in a movie always gets fucked off. If you fucking walk away from some shit like that, like, yeah, fucking, you don't want to mess with me, fuck you, like that, you will get fucked over. It happens.
The only time you can do that is if you've, like, disemboweled the fucker on the ground and you're 20 feet away. That's the only way you can do. Yeah, you have to have really won, not just made them run away, because they're always going to come back to fuck you. That's right. You are definitely right on the spot there, pal.
Yeah, and that's what that dude does. So the Squatch returns it and goes medieval and stones the motherfucker to death.
Dude, yeah, it's one of my favorite scenes, actually. I like the stoning of the boyfriend.
See, now, I've actually had this fear going out there.
Of being stoned to death by a Bigfoot?
Well, yeah. You know?
Well, yeah, I kind of envision it this way. Like he has two big stones, one in either hand, and he kind of walks up to you and just kind of squashes
Yeah,
your.
well, I mean, I'm just saying, because, I mean, obviously, I'm an acquired taste, you know? So, like, I would think that I'm going to annoy something. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
your old pal Wes is not annoying. Your old pal Wes is fantastically eclectic.
I don't know, eccentric?
You're definitely like you're definitely like pickles on ham.
There
Okay.
you go. Yeah, because I hate pickles and I'm not a fan of ham.
Yeah, well, swine is fantastic, but I don't like pickles on it either. So
Yeah, I like bacon, but I don't consider that pig.
it's like isn't bacon like one of the four food groups?
Yeah.
There's like milk, Cheetos, Frosted Flakes, and bacon.
If you don't have bacon at least once a week, you're gonna die.
We go to the buffet and I have bacon because there's bacon there, so I gotta have bacon. I don't care. I'm having bacon. Anyhow, we gotta get through this thing, man. God.
Oh yeah, we completely went off on a fucking. All right, so yeah, so then fucking after fucking dude fucking just fucking gets stoned to death, all right? He's not dead yet though. All right, so then fucking
Jessica. They had to say it like
Yeah.
another 9 fucking times for me. Jessica.
yeah.
Jessica.
You get this cut to scene where you see that this fucking rich dude is now arrived at a fucking airport and he's like British and wearing a fucking 1950s adventurer's
That's called
fucking hat.
That's called a pith helmet.
Yeah. It sounds like pith and it probably smelled like pith.
It's a
But
helmet.
anyway, so after fucking the boyfriend's sitting there used as a trap and fucking that's the last you hear of him. You don't see him anymore after
Yeah, but
that.
unfortunately, it's not the last time they say that bitch's name because she lived.
No, yeah. And so then Biggie ends up grabbing that bitch and then this is the scene that I just want to bring to everybody's attention because of the fucking dumbass that they chose to play this girl's dad, the cop, the fucking who's
Mr.
supposed
Useless
to be like
Man.
the useless guy. You watch this if you watch this scene when Biggie grabs his daughter, drags her away. Everyone is sitting there in complete horror and worried about this little girl, except
Her father.
her father. Her father is sitting there with one of my faces just looking like just completely just stone stupid. You know, like
Well put. Stone
no emotion.
stupid.
No emotion whatsoever. Just watched his daughter get pulled off by a big hairy beast. Did any other father would go running right away?
Right. That
After
would have been
their
out
child.
the door. Yeah, exactly.
This guy didn't say a word, is behind two people, doesn't try pushing them out of the way or nothing, and just goes on to like, okay, we gotta devise a plan. Oh, fuck this guy, alright?
Oh,
But
wow.
anyways,
That guy used tits on the bull.
yeah.
Tits on the bull.
So then the slutty girl, with the pictures and after that, all that bullshit, she goes and thinks she's tough shit, so she wants to go after fucking the Squatch. And then she gets fucked up and knocked the fuck out. Alright? So then the fucking dad and the daughter have this fucking long fucking another awkward fucking scene where they talk about their mom's death and shit. And it was like in the middle of like,
Yeah, you're getting chased by a Sasquatch who wants to kill you, and he's already killed half the fucking town. But you're gonna have this discussion about your dead mother now.
yeah. But this is the thing, all right? How did they get her back? She just suddenly was back with them.
Oh fuck, you're right. You're right. There
Squatch
was no
took her.
rescue scene.
No. She was just back in the story.
And they didn't talk about how she got away or ran away or tricked it. Nothing.
And
just
then,
boom.
And then the slut has a heart-to-heart with the cop's daughter. So there's all these scenes after this. She was taken the fuck away.
It makes no sense, dude. I'm lost.
So then, this is where I marked in my notes that Biggie wears a necklace, and then fucking he finds the escape dude, fucks him up, but leaves him unscathed. And then fucking the geeks, and then they had a little tiff, and then fucking they ended their sentence with, "Fuck you, Merv." And then so the fucking
"Fuck you, Merv."
Yeah, so then the fucking rich guy gives a bum $100 to find out where the fucking police station is. And then fucking Biggie ends up on some other fucking part of town when he's not, like, this motherfucker, like, people could have fucking escaped and fucking just, okay, the fucker went to go terrorize some other people, let's get the fuck out of here, because Biggie ends up fucking going to this fucking mechanic's place, but it's not a mechanic because he's a pimp and he's about to fucking beat the shit out of a hooker, but, like, he's, like, talking about his fucking auto place, so it's like a front for his fucking... And, like, you don't get this explanation, but then Biggie shows up, and he's not really Biggie, he's like Miggy, because he's, like, not really big, but then he comes and he fucks up that guy, and then fucking, like, the chick walks up, and she kicks the fucking dude while he's, like, on the ground and shit, and then she looks at the Squatch, and
thanks
she's
for
like,
saving me, Bigfoot.
Thank you. And just, like, he's just like, you know, like, it just walks off. You know, and then so you get the geeks in this tunnel, and they're like having this argument about like dating girls and shit like this.
I
and
should
fucking,
be able to just stand in the corner. She should just smell my musk and come to
my
me.
natural
I'm a sexy
musk.
bitch.
Yeah, so then you get that whole fucking dumb scene, and then they cut to a scene where they're loading up on fucking weapons in the evidence locker because all the weapons in the fucking armory were supposedly taken by this guy who's walking around with one gun. Makes sense? Anyways,
right.
So right after that scene...
So you got no guns? No guns at all?
Yeah. So then after that scene, and keep in mind, all the cops now are dead. It's just two fucking, whatchamacallits. The nature people.
The wildlife officers.
Yeah, those guys.
The nature people.
Yeah. So fucking it cuts to a scene and the fat geek is like running and then falls on fucking Sasquatch.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Sasquatch.
Yeah, so then they get what they want and the Sasquatch fucking just kills both of them. Fucking fucks them up.
Breaks the camera so there's no evidence of the Bigfoot now.
Yeah.
At all.
Actually, there were a couple cops left, and this is where fucking Biggie, after killing the last geek, sees fucking one-eyed fucking Jack or One-eyed Larry, and fucking he starts going berserk and kills the fucking hooker, stripper, fucking slut girl. I don't know what her job was at the fucking police place, but...
Well, yeah, she was... And there was some big storyline with her, too. She was a stripper, an exotic dancer. And then they got her out of that, and the sheriff offered her, the police chief offered her no, it wasn't the police chief, but somebody offered her a job and moved her in.
Yeah.
Not what you're thinking. He just, wow. But it's like,
you got a background story on everybody, basically.
It was,
And
so much wasted film.
Yeah. So Biggie fucks that guy up, but not really because he's like still alive, kind of. And then fucking, so they take shelter in fucking like a storage locker or some bullshit. And then fucking they end up devising some plan to fucking distract the Squatch so the fucking dumbass cop, the bang-up decision they made, comes out on a fucking quad, and then they edited it in on a soundboard, which I think that's why I was playing with my soundboard today, was because it sounded, that's why I grabbed it, that now I remember, fucking stoner. I was gonna say it's like playing a fucking crappy soundboard, and then they were like playing a car horn to this fucking ATV. It was an old car horn, and it was just like really. So then Biggie knocks that fucker out, thank God, and fucking somehow they end up all in a dark warehouse.
Yeah, no explanation
no
how they got
longer-
there.
They're no longer at the fucking police department. They're
Nope.
now in a fucking warehouse. And Biggie's looking for him and shit like that. And the Squatch ended up not even wanting to fuck with the two girls and fucking just kind of gave him a little snort and fucking sniff and fucking walked away.
He
Wasn't his
sniff them
type.
panties.
He liked that Latina girl in her
Wasn't the
choice
right
of
kind of
music.
panties.
Yeah, they were not exciting. So then fucking the dude escapes. Oh, wait, yeah. I can't forget to fucking mention. The fucking slut girl gets her legs ripped off. You notice when she's trying to get out of the fucking building and she crawls out and dies from that. I don't know. And then fucking, yeah. So then after that, the dude that escapes grabs the daughter. The dude that escaped. That's how I.
And why he's still hanging around, I have no fucking clue. Most people, when they escape, they want to get as far away from the
he wants
place
to
as
kill
possible.
the dad and he wants to kill the little girl. So then fucking the dad and that guy end up fighting because he woke up and came to save the day, and then the Squatch ends up fighting the poacher. So you got two fights going on, and then fucking they end up fucking cornered. And fucking, like the dad and fucking, I forget the daughter and, the fucking one-eyed Larry or whatever. And they're cornered in the fucking thing. And then that's when the rich dude comes and, like, stabs the fucking thing. I would have blasted his fucking head off. Obviously, you gotta fucking, it's gonna take some effort to take something like that down.
Right.
So he stabs it in the fucking the Squatch like in the stomach.
The secret is to snatch that chicken bone necklace off his neck and shove that down his throat, because we all know that animals choke on chicken bones.
Yeah. Or just get a fucking 6-pack, drink the bitch, and throw the plastic thing at him.
That's right. And
he'll choke.
And he'll get it wrapped around his throat and die.
Yeah.
Because all animals do that when you do that kind of thing.
Of course. But then, so the Squatch just takes that shit out and stabs the fucking rich guy, like straight in the head. So all bets are off there. And so the poacher and the fucking Squatch end up fighting again. All right, and then fucking Squatch is kicking the shit out of him and shit. But then the fucking poacher gets a fucking nail gun. And ridiculously, it's just one nail. Calm that Squatch down enough. I think that would have fucking pissed it off to where you would have been dead in an arm swing.
Okay, if I looked, being an intelligent animal like myself, if you just shot me with a nail gun, I would have rushed you and crushed your head so that you cannot shoot me with another one.
Yeah, but this Squatch sat and let both of its legs get
both
completely
nailed to the ground.
Nailed to the fucking ground.
Clunk, 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 clunk. Yeah, that
the fucking like Squatch, like he's really smart, so he's like thinking, okay, I'm nailed to the ground. There's something up there. I'm nailed to the ground. There's something up there. I'm nailed to the ground. I'm gonna fucking lift myself up magically, and fucking he can't even reach what he's looking at.
5'7" Squatch, but all of a sudden he's now 9-foot Squatch.
Yeah, so then he gets up on that and pulls himself and fucking releases his legs, and he fucking
rips his feet right through the nails.
Yeah, so then he ends up killing that fucking guy. And in that same tunnel that those two geeks were at, all right, now the guy and the daughter and the fucking other fucking animal officer lady, people thingy-mabobber people, whatever the fuck she is, they're walking down this fucking corridor thing, and then the fucking Squatch is coming up, and he walks by him and kind of like gives him like a, yeah, and fucking just like walks by, and you see that he's got like fucking that fucking one-eyed guy's fucking jawbone fucking hanging from his neck and shit. Well, he didn't have a jawbone there before, so I'm guessing. You know, but he had it very cleaned and bleached and everything. It looked very nice. He did that very good. You know, I'm sure they're very good at that stuff, you know, because they hide their own stuff. They probably, you know, do something with it. Who knows? But yeah, so then that's basically where you get in our version that we got to watch that a news report was about to happen, and then fucking it just cuts and the movie's over. You know, in the version that I got to watch. So I don't know what the news report says. So if you guys want to comment that, if you have seen this movie or own it, and you want to comment and tell us what the fucking news report says, like, did Sasquatch end up getting a job somewhere at the warehouse? Like,
Right.
I'm just curious. You know, it just seemed like he was a little, you know, intelligent, and I don't know. He kind of looked like he was wearing a Buffalo Bill suit.
Exactly. He puts the lotion on his skin.
No, it's great. We'll buy that KFC. We'll make him a necklace, but with the chicken skin, we'll put it on the face to make him look authentic.
There you go. Chicken squatch.
Yeah. Extra crispy.
Extra crispy.
It's good texture. Yeah, so that's basically the movie, and
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I enjoyed it. I liked the movie simply because it's campy, it's fun. The Bigfoot's murderous. He kills a lot of stupid people, especially that fat fucker that wants to get out to the New England Sasquatch Society.
Yeah, I don't know. I it just drives me crazy when there's too many holes in it and you don't know what the fuck's going on. If they would have, if they just would have arranged the movie a little differently and then fucking just put a little more effort into one story instead of 7 at one time, it just, you know, like, I think it would have been a better movie. However, I probably will end up watching it again. Who knows?
500 less Jessicas, and maybe I would, but I'm done. I can't hear anybody say that bitch's name not one more single time.
Okay, so if you're saying they said it a lot, then we need someone
to do a Jessica count.
Yeah, do a Jessica tally, because I'm not going to do it.
And I can't do it. I can't listen to it. So if you want a Jessica tally, one of our big fans out there better do it, because neither one of us are going to. That's going to wrap it up for our discussion on Assault
Bigfoot
of the
Sasquatch. I thought you were going with the title of the show. I was going to help you out there.
Bigfoot Entertainment Weekly is the title of the show.
Yeah,
Wednesday night, we're moving to Thursday night this week with the Squatchers Lounge podcast. We're going to say happy anniversary to Dr. David Batdorf and the wife. 9 years, 9, count them, 9 years. So congratulations to you guys on 9 years. So we're going to move the podcast to Thursday night, and another incredible Bigfoot campfire story is about to be released sometime this week. As soon as you people get off your butts and like and share the one that's out there. I'm sorry, it has to reach a certain level before I can send out the next one. Otherwise, I'm just spinning my wheels. So if you want them to come out faster, make sure you share them with all your friends, and that's how you get the next episode quicker. Anyhow, I want to thank everybody for listening. That's your old pal Wes from weslosner.com. You can go out there.
That's where I am.
The art's not on sale anymore. It went back to full price, but that doesn't mean that you can't still get a bargain. Email the guy. You know, we might make some. We make some deals. If
I've seen The Godfather.
That's
I know how that works.
I might come to you and ask you for a favor one day. A favor you cannot refuse. Don't forget to check out Bigfoot 2017 on Facebook.com/Bigfoot2017. It's going to be a fantastic movie. I can't wait. I'm excited to see more.
One of the guys from it is from that movie Sleepwalkers, where the people were like cats.
There's a lot of good actors that are going to be involved with this. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Check it out, people, at Bigfoot.
Look at this guy's nose. That's not even how the Squatch looked in the movie.
Yeah, I really
He looked a little more roast beefy.
A little bit more
a little more KFC grease skin with some brown paint.
All right. Well, we're gonna go out with this one tonight.
This one. Ah, fuck you. I quit. Fuck it. I want someone to do a beat to this shit.
Night, y'all.